Hey, what's good, it's your boy Sean. Welcome back to another video. Today, in this US history project, we're going to be talking about the Battle of Horseshoe Bend. So let's get right into it. It's during the War of 1812 and the Americans and the British troops are fighting ferociously. In fact, it's getting so intense that Americans are calling it the Second War of Independence. Now also, during this war, there's a lot of natives, I mean a lot of natives, in the United States, who is just having a little problem considering the Americans, because America, by that time, is a very young nation that is trying to expand. I mean, expand a lot. In fact, they try to expand so much that they are calling the manifest destiny. In fact, I do believe that they are carrying it at that time. Now, in order to make sure you guys could understand what I'm talking about, here's a reference. Do any of you guys know this guy? Yeah, this purple guy who's trying to collect a lot of stones for some reasons, so he could, I don't know, decorate his gloves for some reason, so he could work out his bicep and chests. Well, that's exactly what's going on. America's trying to be that guy right now. And then you have these other guys who's like, nah, you know what, this guy's not getting his gloves. I mean, whatever his stones is to try to, get on his glove. We don't want any of that. So they have a full battle about people who is against the American expansion is called the Red Sticks. They have led to a lot of bloody conflict with the Americans. The same Andrew Jackson, who's a general at that time, who now orders the natives to be punished very hard. Finally, the battle came. It's March 27, 1814. In the battle morning, Jackson have a scout of the fort and the defensive position of the natives. Now he's actually pretty impressed. When you take a look at it, right? It's from the river itself, or the source of water, it's actually shaped like a horseshoe. And then right in the center of it, the natives have like a really sophisticated system of defense, who then actually impressed Jackson. Now, this battle is also interesting from a different perspective. You see, the Creeks also had a civil war. The lower Creeks, for example, call themselves White Sticks, who is actually sympathizers of the American expansion. Then you have the upper Creeks, who call themselves the Red Sticks, who is the people that is opposing the American expansions. So then some of the White Sticks actually help the Americans to defeat the Red Sticks. Jackson had launched a two-pronged attack. Then he ordered his second-in-command, General John Coffee, to surround the entire area. After Coffee's men have surrounded the area, Jackson initiated a bombardment onto the fort. Then General John Coffee, seeing the bombardment had finished, started to engage and charge at the fortifications. After a fierce battle, smoke began to come out. Then right after the smoke have came out, Jackson already knew he is gonna use kind of like a British tactic. You see, British tactics is used to hit them with decoy to flank them from behind. Well, now Jackson is about to apply the same tactic with his reserve, the 39th U.S. Infantry, his most elite units, and he is gonna use it and initiate a bayonet charge. Then right after the 39th U.S. Infantry have scaled the wall and attacked the fortification, it's not even a battle anymore. It became a slaughter. I mean, a legit slaughter for the Red Sticks. You see, there are, after all, just Native Americans. They are not exactly trained at 18th century combat. That's why they are no chance against the 39th U.S. Infantry. Then after that, they are annihilated. Result of this battle, the Upper Creek Nation is forced to sign the Treaty of Fort Jackson. This would force the Upper Creeks to hand over about 20 million acres of land to the U.S., about half the size of Alabama today. Going for duty, General Jackson. Okay, good job, General Coffee. So here's today's plan. Today, your man is gonna launch a two-pronged attack. Then, right after I see you guys see the diversion, I will be using my artillery to bomb it. Then right after the natives got scared, I will flank them with my elite 39th Infantry. Is that understood? Yes, General Jackson. It will be done. Come on, guys. We got this. Chief, we are ready. We have set up a defense perimeter. The American regiment should be here in no time. Good, good, good. Defend them. Defend our forts. Defend the Red Sticks.
Freeze and arms!
Ah. Fire! boys. It looks like that they're engaged. Let's give them the gun. Alright, ready? Fire! Whoa! Fire! Fire! Whoa! Charge! Yeah! Okay, Jamie Jackson, we did it. We're annihilating native defense. We did it. Okay, good job, good job, good job, guys. Good job. Now let's tell home. Make them son of Trio Fork Jackson. Yeah, yeah.